Good evening. Unfortunately, I stand here in front of cameras again to share the fact that one of my police officers has been shot tonight. It occurred at 7:15 p.m. at 2600 Gwynns Falls, next to Coppin State University. The officer has sustained a gunshot wound. He is now in surgery at this point in time. We have 3 people that are in custody. We have recovered the gun that has taken place there. I'm not caught on the irony of the time of the situation. We've had marches nationwide for the fact that we have lost lives in police custody. I wonder if we're going to have those same marches as officers are shot too. This is a difficult situation, a difficult time, and I thank people for standing in support. I thank the mayor for being here, the state's attorney. Now I'm going to turn it over to the head doctor here to talk a little bit about the situation.
The officer was brought in, I believe, by his partner, and he had 1 gunshot wound that we saw. The surgery team was down immediately, and within a few minutes he was taken up to the operating room. At this point, all I can tell you is that they've told us he's doing well, but he is not out of surgery yet.
I want to thank the team here at Sinai. I also want to thank the team at Coppin for lending support as well. And just ask for your prayers as this officer remains in surgery, and we are praying for the best for his family and the Baltimore City Police Department family. You know, it's a serious injury, and we are praying for the best.
I think a few questions.
Where was the officer shot?
Right now, we're not going to share that fact. He has sustained a gunshot wound. He is fighting right now. He's in the midst of surgery, so we're not going to go into that detail. I also want to thank Councilman Mosby for standing tall and being in support here also.
Was the officer responding to a call, or was this an ambush type situation?
The officers, we believe at this time, as we're working through this, and we're not, understand we're not going to have all the answers because this is still fairly new for us, and we have my deputy commissioners on scene. They did a car stop on suspicious activity, and they walked up to the car.
How many other officers were with him?
We had at least 3 officers there and 1 cop and university officer that backed them up.
The doctor mentioned that his partner brought him to the hospital, and we were understanding that they didn't want to wait for the medic, and they wanted to just bring him in.
Sometimes when we're having conversations, and usually it's up to the officers, we're in an area that has a lot of trauma locations. If they feel that it's a necessity or necessary, they can make that decision. It's upon them to make that call and make that decision.
Any other questions?
He's probably been on roughly about 3 years as a whole. I'm not going into too much detail because we're just made contact with his family. His family's out of state. We're moving as quickly as we possibly can to get his family here. So before we put out any more information that may identify him or share his amount of time, I like to get his mom, his dad, his loved ones here, get them in front of the doctor and have their questions answered because they're most important. I also like to defer to the state's attorney. Would you have anything to say if you want any questions answered?
Are the suspects charged with anything?
That is an ongoing situation.
Thank you all very much. We'll provide more information to you as we're able. If we have any updates tonight, we'll get them out to you. Commissioner Montgomery, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jeremy?
Yes, sir.